All right, let's look at some forecasts. So this one's with Realtor.com. So first of all, they project the rate to pretty much stay where we ended this year. So we were ending at 6.3. They're expecting next year to be flat on the rates. I'm not sure I agree with them. I think we will see some improvements as the year goes. They think values will be up 2.2 nationally compared to 2% this year. Now the Denver market is going to be outside of this. I'll show you here in a moment. And home ownership rate was going to drop a little bit because rent growth you can see is negative 1% nationally versus 1.4. So pretty interesting stuff there. Housing affordability looks much better next year. So this is the affordability index. So if you go here, you can see in 2021, 22, we started climbing. So this makes it less affordable. 23, 24, we kind of peaked. Last year, we started becoming more affordable, and 26 is looking better. So this is higher wages versus even the 2% growth in housing because of the higher wages that are expected in the US. The affordability is supposed to be better. But let's look at some individual markets, what's going on with inventory. So the one that stuck out to me is here, Denver, negative 3.4% equity growth. I don't think I necessarily agree with that based on what I'm seeing with my buyers at the end of the year. But, buyers, it is still going to be a buyer's market in the Denver metro. And Colorado Springs also is not expected to be hit as hard at negative 0.4%. But number of sales down 4.2. So we will see what happens. My projection is rates will come down slightly from the beginning of next year to the end, and that Denver will be a little closer to flat than this 3.2%.